Welcome back, guys. Have you ever wanted the loadout for the Fennec that everybody's using because it's the gun to use? No. Okay, well, I'm going to give you the loadout that I use for my Fennec because I think it's the fastest TTK out there for the SMG for the Warzone 2.0. Listen, this thing, we've always said the Fennec is great, but the magazine size, all that kind of stuff. Well, in Warzone 2, even in quads, it's pretty dope. Now, I'm going to show you exactly the loadout, the attachments, the tuning that I have for what I use. I know pro gamer, as y'all know, but here's the loadout for it. Let's look in right now. All right, so here we have our Fennec. It looks absolutely beautiful. It's honestly one of the best looking SMGs, I think, personally, in the world of Call of Duty. But hey, fight me on that in the comments. So our barrel, first off, the Fennec Covert Force barrel. You're going to go here in the tuning, negative 0.15 on the left side, a little bit closer to that walking speed, and negative 0.19 for that ADS. Now, you're not going to go all the way to the ends or anything like that. This is specific tuning. If you feel the need to go all the way more or less or whatever, feel free. However, this is, I think, what's going to get you really up there. Now, the laser, we're going to go do the second attachment laser here, the VLK laser 7 milliwatt. It's going to give you that ADS. It's going to give you that aiming stability and also the sprint to fire. You are, running around close quarters with this weapon. You want to be able to whip that thing out as fast as you can. All right, so the Fennec Mag 45, if you're not running this, you're going to run out of ammo. If you run this, you probably will still run out of ammo at some point. And, of course, we can't cancel our reload animations, so make sure your other gun is reloaded or you have your best friend's teammates right around you so they can take care of the mess that you made. Now, we're going to go to the stock. The stock, we're going to do the FTAC Loctite stock, and this is going to get you that crouch movement, sprint movement, ADS speed, of course. And the tuning for this, we're going to go to a negative 2.58 on the weight, that ADS speed, and then we're going to go negative 0.39, a little bit closer to that walking speed rather than any aiming idle stability, because it is an SMG. It's pretty okay to control regardless, so you don't need much of that stability even more than it already has. Last but not least, the Fennec stippled grip is our choice here. The first attachment, you don't have to do anything crazy about that. That's for recoil control, and the tuning on that is 0.68, a little bit closer to that ADS speed that we want as an SMG, and 0.13 negative, closer to that sprint to fire. Now, this gun, the biggest con, the magazine size, we know, but the TTK is really fast in Warzone. The accuracy is great. The recoil control is great. I'm going to show you that, guys, right now. But if you have any issues with the attachments or you feel like the tuning could be better, feel free to drop that in the comments and let me know. Like I said, I'm an average gamer, but if I can play with this weapon and it's a viable weapon to use in Warzone and we're getting wins and we're dropping a higher amount of kills than I usually do, it's a W. All right, let's go into the game. I'll show you that quickly and see how you think it feels, and let me know. We're just going to cut all this out. All right, so here we are. We're going to test this thing out. Now, this is... What was that man yelling about? Here we are testing this out. I'm going to show you the recoil without ADSing, so hip fire. It's pretty bunched up quite nicely. Now, we're going to hold down this ADS, but I still won't try the recoil. It's straight up. The gun doesn't go left to right very much. If anything, you can see here, it goes pretty much straight up. Recoil to get controlled, obviously, you're going to use your abilities on that hand of yours or your thumbs or whatever you're using. And check this out. You're going to pull down a tiny bit as you do this. And look at this thing. Look at this thing. It is nice and bunched up. You will not miss your shots, I promise you. So there's the Fennec loadout, okay? Put the attachments on, put the tuning to what I suggested. If you think it should be a little bit different, then go ahead. This thing absolutely fries. It has fried since day one. It still fries. I've tested it. I didn't want to put something out 2-3 weeks ago and it changed like everybody else does. This loadout has stayed true to what it does. The attachments have stayed the same. The tuning has stayed the same. There's been no different, and it still rocks the socks off of everybody that comes in front of it. And me, because I'm using it. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm winning games. All right, so feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think and have fun out there. Go into the war zone, grab a burrito, grab some freaking chips and queso, and have a good time. All right, guys? Cheers. We'll see you in the next one. Happy holidays.